Today we are touring a top-selling custom home priced in the low 400s, and if you value privacy, you'll love to hear that this property has no rear neighbors. So make sure you stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this one. Now, before we go inside, I'd love to talk about our outdoor space. Starting off with, we have a long driveway, and this home is also situated on a cul-de-sac with no front-facing neighbors. All we have in front of us is going to be conservation, so if you value privacy, this is going to be a good selection for you. And just before we get inside, we are going to have a front patio right here. Let's go take a look inside now. Welcome in and welcome back, everyone. And if you're new here, my name is Dylan Concepcion, a trusted Central Florida real estate advisor. And today we are back in Apopka, Florida. Apopka is situated within Greater Orlando, just about 30 minutes from our downtown. And another huge benefit is having Wekiwa Springs State Park right in our backyard. So if you live an outdoorsy lifestyle, you have kayaking, paddleboarding, and spring swimming all in your backyard. And Orlando's International Airport MCO is only 35 to 40 minutes away. Today we are touring another custom builder's top seller. It is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, just above 1,800 square feet. And now this model is actually about 200 square feet bigger than its sister models. So we're gonna get a little bit more living room and a little bit of a larger master bedroom. So with that being said, let's jump straight into the tour. Starting off, we're gonna step into our foyer. And we're gonna have these tan beige LVP floorings throughout the entire home. Yes, throughout the entire home. So that means no carpets in the bedroom. So for my carpet haters, you don't have to worry about that in this home. To the right of me is going to be our 2-car garage. So let's take a quick look. And now to the left of me is going to be our first bedroom and first bathroom. So let's take a walk into our first bedroom. In bedroom number 1, we are going to have 2 front-facing windows that bring in a ton of natural light. Another thing we also get in this room is going to be our fan, which is always nice to see in new construction. And behind me, we are going to have our sliding bifold doors that show us our closet. So let's take a look. And before we exit bedroom number 1, I just want to point out that this home has the upgraded outlets on the wall for hangable television, so that's always lovely to see. Now let's go check out bathroom number 1. In bathroom number 1, we are going to have a shower tub combo with the tiles that go all the way up to the ceiling. We get a single vanity with some granite countertops. We also have a window in bathroom number 1. And one thing we get in bathroom number 1 is also going to be our soft close cabinet, so that's always a nice upgrade to see in the bathrooms. And we also get a linen closet just right here, so let's take a look. And now bathroom number 1 is shared with bedroom number 2, but one thing I admire is that the bedrooms are nice and separate, giving us more of a tri-split floor plan. 1 bedroom here, 1 bedroom behind me, and then our master on the other side of the home. So let's walk into bedroom number 2. In bedroom number 2, we are going to have a side-facing window that brings in a good amount of natural light, depending on the time of day. We also get a ceiling fan in this bedroom. We get ceiling fans in all bedrooms in this home. And we're gonna have the same bifold doors that we saw in bedroom number 1. And if you guys haven't noticed, we get no wire racking in this house. We get upgraded closet shelvings throughout the rooms in this house. And before we exit bedroom number 2, just keep in mind, guys, all of the bedrooms are going to have the hangable TV upgrades. And now, exiting bedroom number 2, we are going to have a closet just to the right of me, which operates as a cloak closet. So we're going to take a look now. And just to the left of me is going to be our laundry room. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Washer and dryer are not going to be included in this home. Now, if we continue walking down our foyer, we're going to step into our kitchen first. So we're gonna walk straight through it. Starting off with our refrigerator. The refrigerator does come included in this house. What we also see is our dishwasher, our oven stove, and our microwave. And we also get a range and hood in this home as well. So no gourmet kitchen, but we do get a gourmet option. And guys, we get the soft close throughout every cabinet in this home. And we're gonna have granite countertops throughout the entire kitchen, as well as our bathrooms. We're gonna have a little bit of a breakfast bar on the other side of this island as well. And we get the single deep sink here as well. Now, continuing this way, we're going to walk up to our pantry. So let's take a look. And guys, no wire racking. We get the upgraded shelving in this house as well. Next up is going to be our dining space. So we can fit a nice little round table or a smaller rectangular table here if you so decide so. And just behind me is going to be our lanai, so let's take a look. Next up is going to be our living space. And guys, remember, we get a little bit of a larger living space in this model. We're gonna have 2 rear-facing windows bringing in a ton of natural light. And guys, we also get a ceiling fan in our living room, which is always nice to have that extra cooling throughout the home. And we have our upgraded outlets on the wall for your hangable televisions, as I mentioned to you earlier. And next up is going to be our master bedroom. So let's go take a look. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, we get a larger master bedroom in this home due to that extra 200 square feet. And we have a very large, oversized rear-facing window, bringing in a ton of natural light. And we get the fan in the master bedroom, as well as our upgraded outlets for our hangable television. And our master bathroom is going to be right behind me, so we're gonna walk through it. Now, to the right of me is going to be our double his and hers vanity sinks. And like I mentioned, we get the soft close throughout the cabinets in the home. To the left of me is going to be our stand-up shower enclosure. And that's going to come with the shower tiles that go all the way up to the ceiling. Now to the right of me is going to be a linen closet. And we get the upgraded shelving in this linen as well. No wire racking anywhere in this home. Now to the left of me is going to be a water closet. And just behind me is going to be our master closet with our upgraded shelving. So let's take a look. And that is going to conclude our home tour for the day. So all that's left for you guys to do is stick around to get your full numbers breakdown with Coach Contra at the end of the video. And I'll catch y'all in the kitchen for the outro. Peace. Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for stopping by my class. My name is Coach Contra, and we're gonna jump straight into it today, starting off with our NAR settlement changes. The way we as realtors conduct business has fundamentally changed, and we are no longer allowed to show buyers homes without having a written agreement in place first. And guys, I know it sounds strange, but the best way to look at it is similar to a listing agreement. When you go to sell your home, you would hire an agent and sign a listing agreement. And what that listing agreement entails is the time frame in which you want your property sold, as well as our commission, and that we will publicly be marketing your home on the MLS. And our BBAs, buyer brokerage agreements, are no different. The main goal of this outcome is to ensure a full disclosure and transparency between a buyer and a buyer's agent. And guys, if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me or Dylan, and we can give you guys more information. So with that being said, we're gonna jump into our home value. And moving into our home value, this home clocks in right at a value of $439,000 with no CDD and an HOA of $425 annually. So you're gonna pay one time a year, $425 to your HOA. So that is really huge in terms of affordability. Now, with that being said, we're gonna move on into our loan options. And before I get started, guys, I just wanna say that I am not a lender. All these numbers I bring to you are for educational purposes only, to give you guys an idea of where to start. And guys, keep in mind, these numbers are subject to change anyway. So if you want the most up-to-date information, please be sure to reach out to me or Dylan, and we'll get you the updated information ASAP. So with that being said, let's move into our FHA loan. Starting off with Old Reliable, our FHA loan at a down payment of 3.5%, we are looking at $13,365 with a credit score of 580 to qualify. Moving into our conventional loan, the most common down payments we see are 3%, 5%, and 10% down. At 3%, we're looking at a down payment of $13,170. At 5%, $21,950. And at 10%, $43,900 with a credit score of 620 to qualify. And now I'm frequently asked, what's the difference between FHA and conventional? If I can pay 3.5 or 3, why would I pay 5 or 10? And it's super simple, guys. If you're paying 5 or 10% down, that is typically because you are my second time home acquirers looking to get your second home. And whether it be your next primary home or an investment opportunity, you guys are looking at a higher down payment. And now as far as the main difference between FHA and conventional, it's going to be that PMI, our primary mortgage insurance, which can be an additional few $100 on top of your mortgage every single month. And now with FHA, that PMI is going to be there the entire duration of the loan, whereas with conventional, you're actually able to have it removed at 20% equity in the home. And guys, if you're new to go FHA for credit purposes or down payment purposes, that is okay, because we are actually able to refinance out of an FHA into a conventional when you hit that 20% equity, and then you can have that PMI removed. That being said, let's jump into our next loan, which is going to be our VA. Shout out to all my veterans out there. We truly do appreciate everything you guys do. And the VA appreciates it so much, they hook it up with a 100% financing loan, and that is a big whopping $0 down. All my veterans are responsible for bringing to the table is going to be closing costs. And now before I jump into closing costs, I briefly want to mention our Hometown Heroes program. It is the easiest down payment assistance program in Central Florida, and funds are limited. So if you want to utilize the easiest down payment assistance program in Florida, make sure you reach out to me or Dylan ASAP so we can get you more information. Now with that being said, we are going to jump into our final segment of the day, which is going to be our closing costs. And I always calculate our closing costs at a rule of thumb of 4%, so that when my buyers get to the table, it is typically less. Now at 4%, our closing costs are going to be $17,560. And that is my final segment for the day, so thanks for stopping by my class. Back to you, Dylan. Thank you, Coach Shi. We appreciate you as always, and as you guys can see, we are back in the kitchen. As a final recap, today we were in Apopka, Florida, checking out another custom home. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, just above 1,800 square feet. And this is usually the point in the video where I take a quick second to say thank you to all you lovely folks out there for showing love and supporting my channel thus far. I truly do appreciate it. And if you haven't heard me say it yet, my name is Dylan Concepcion, a trusted Central Florida real estate advisor, and I go all over Central Florida touring new construction communities and homes so you guys don't have to. So if you found any value in today's video or my previous content, you should consider hitting that like button and subscribing. 1, because it is free and it helps my channel go a long way, and 2, because it keeps you guys in the loop so you aren't missing any opportunities similar to this one. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.